Hello, this is Francis from McCaffrey Crafts, and then just trying to catch up on a number of questions that have been sent in to me. I haven't had time to make a proper video on this, but I just thought I'd just touch on the topic today. Again, I was asked about using blackthorn for the manufacture of snooker cues and pool cues and things like this. But like the thing is, with pool cues and snooker cues, balance is really important, and the weight, and sometimes with blackthorn it can be quite a dense and heavy wood. Like there's a reason why maple and ash would be the kind of wood of choice usually with these type of ones, that it offers a better type of balance, and when you're using the cues, and again, you'd really want a really seasoned bit. Like snooker cues, they're usually, and pool cues, they can be in pieces. Like you wouldn't be making it from one piece. Like usually if you're using a different wood, you might put it right where the handle is as well, just at the bottom. But like over the years, I've had a few people attempt and have a look at doing some cues and different things with blackthorn, but they can never, they usually had some issues with trying to get the balance right, given the kind of weight of it, because then you'd have to match it up with an ash or a maple, and then because the top part of it wouldn't be made from blackthorn. So they usually had some difficulty in trying to get the balance right between the two woods. And then when they were using it, they were the feedback that I was given from these makers was that it just wasn't that good of a cue using blackthorn. Like that's the truth be told. They said that the cues they made out of other woods were a bit better. So I think it's to do with how they were hitting the ball, and they tested out, and it's been a number of years, so I'm only just recalling all of this just from memory. Like I haven't gone through all my old emails and messages as well. But yeah, they just said, look, when they tried blackthorn for making cues, and for they just couldn't get the balance right, and when they're hitting it, they just didn't feel right as well. So it's usually not ideal for that type of wood. Like other woods would probably be better for striking as well. It's also to do with the direction of the grain. I think is quite important when hitting a cue. So you need like a kind of straight grain when you're hitting the cue. There's I remember the it's just coming back to me now, the crafts person who was doing the pool cues was explaining to me about the grain difference between how the grain is in blackthorn and how the grain is when you're using, say, maple or something like that, and it has to be like a kind of straight grain going the direction of where you're hitting the cue. There's some reasoning behind this as well, and different grained woods don't work well with cues. So I'm no expert on making pool cues and snooker cues and things like that, but grain and grain direction seems to have some relevance as well, just from memory as well. So I just thought, look, I'd offer just those kind of points, because I have been asked that question before, and I've been meaning to do a video on that for some time. But hopefully that's kind of an introduction or discussion about it. We can always go into it a bit more depth some other time when I have time. All right, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.